स्वागतं शुभदिनम्। अद्य वयं सप्तमपाठस्य अनुवर्तनं कुर्मः, यत्र वयं ह्यः पूरितवन्तः ततः पुनः अग्रे पठामः। अद्य तु यथा भवद्भिः ज्ञायते एव संस्कृत सप्ताहः इति अद्यतन अस्माकं कार्यकर्तॄणाम् एवमस्ति। किञ्चित् शिबिरे यथा प्रवेशकक्षायां नूतनछात्राणाम् आह्वानं करणीयम् इति भवन्तः बहवः प्रतिस्पन्दनम् एतस्मिन् विषये बहवः प्रतिस्पन्दनं कृत्वा नूतनछात्रां योजितवन्तः। इतः पूर्वमेव बहु धन्यवादान् समर्पयामि। इतोपि ये न कृतवन्तः प्रयत्नं ते इतोपि कुर्वन्तु प्रयत्नं, नूतनछात्रान् आनयन्तु इति प्रार्थयामि। अहं प्रार्थयामि। अस्तु, लिङ्क् तु प्रेषितं पुरा मया, परन्तु इदानीं तद् वाट्साप् मध्ये लिङ्क् बहु पृष्ठभागे अस्ति इति पुनः कक्षानन्तरं प्रेषयामि। कुत्र पञ्जीकरणकार्यं भवितुं शक्यते इति samskritabharati.in तत्रापि गत्वा प्राप्तुं शक्यते। अपि च अन्यस्मिन् एकं लिङ्क् प्रेषितवान् अस्मि, तत् पुनः प्रेषयिष्यामि। अस्तु, मङ्गलवाचनं कृत्वा प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। अस्तु, अद्य रक्षाबन्धनस्य पुण्यदिनम् इत्यपि भासते, मया दृष्टं तु। अहं सर्वान् रक्षाबन्धनस्य शुभाकाङ्क्षान् प्रार्थयामि। अस्तु, तु वयं समस्या इति पाठभागस्य पठनं करणीयम् इदानीं। सो वी हैव टू रीड दिस riddle in Sanskritam. So again, it's a play of words as usual. Most riddles are play of words or samasa interpretation, etc. like that. So in some riddles of Sanskrit, we find words that sound like those of some other language. However, on a closer look, they are indeed Sanskrit words. For example, Vardhake Yovane Vapi Kesari Bhat Vishishyate. In Karnataka especially, we know this Kesari Bhat as Shira of Maharashtra, or some kind of a sweet prepared out of rava, using kesher as the coloring agent, and sugar and rava and some nice accessories like nuts and all those things. So made with ghee. So it's very, very easy to make. Even we menfolk can attempt it. Difficult to not come out with it right if you use ghee and all that. So what is one way we can understand this? Vardhake, that means in the advanced age. So Saptami Ekavachana. Vardhakyam is the old age. Vardhake is in the old age. Yauvane in the young age. So in the old age and in the young age, va api, or va is or is indicated by api in both of them. Okay. Kesari bhat vishishyate. Kesari bhat is special. It shines. It stands out. Okay, it's a vishesha. So this sounds like as if there is an appreciation of something called kesari bhat, but actually these are two Sanskritam words which is formed from a sandhi. The word kesari bhat does not refer to the famous sweet dish, though the meaning of the line seems to be in old age or in youth, kesari bhat is relished. Actually, kesari bhat should be split up as kesari plus ibhat. So savarna dirgha sandhi with ikaras. Okay, e plus e. Okay, dirgha plus rusva, dirgha. Okay, now this is in Kesari is in Prathama and Ibhat is in Panchami. Okay, Ramat, like that. Okay, so now the line means either in old age or youth, the lion, which is Kesari, lion is called Kesari because especially it has that coloration and it has this wonderful mane around it, which is of that color. Okay, that's why it's named Kesari. Also, due to its valor, etc., there is some other interpretation of this, but because it's a color of strength and etc., like that. Okay, so Kesari Ibhat Vishishyate is a comparator. Okay, when we use comparison in Sanskritam, for example, Lakshmanaha Ramat Anujaha. Okay, Lakshmana is younger to Rama, something like that. Okay, so Ravanaha Shurpanakaya Shurpan Sita Sita. Okay. Let me not struggle with that kind of thing. So Vibhishana we will take. So Ravana Vibhishanat अधिकवयस्सीयः अथवा अग्रजः एवं कथितुं शक्नुमः. So this is a comparator. We put the one which we are putting second in the ath position. So Lakshmanah Ramat or Ramah Lakshmanat, like that. Okay, so the comparison quality would have to suit to Rama because he is the Kartru. So if it is Ramaha Lakshmanat, then Agrajaha would come. If Lakshmanaha Ramat comes, Anujaha would come because Anuja is Lakshmana, like that. So here appreciation Vishishyate is used. So Kesari Ibhat Vishishyate is how it is saying. Kesari being lion and Ibha being one of the aliases for Gaja. Okay, so than an elephant, a lion is superior. It specializes. This kind of meaning comes out of it. Okay, all right. So Vardake Yauvane Vapi Kesari Ibhat Vishishyate. So the split is the important thing you have to remember. Kesari Bhat and Kesari Ibhat. Okay. Any questions? Very easy this one. Okay, that was the fastest lesson we did, I think. Okay, so we come to the
Mahodaya.
Yes, Mahodaya.
This Vardake, you said that what is the Pratipadikam? That is Prathama Vibhakti for this?
Actually, Vardhakyam seems to be the Vardhakyam type of sound, and that is the Prathama Ekavachana form, I believe. So I have to see what is the Pratipadika form and arrive at Vardhake. But in the sense, it is in the old age is the implication. Okay, and Vardhakyam is Prathama Ekavachana old age. Okay, yeah. So maybe the Pratipadika itself is Vardhakya only because it's Akaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda Vardhakya, like that, old age, like that. And how is that derived? Again, Vardhakya is derived from some kind of Kridanta operation of Vardhana Dhatu, the same Dhatu that is growth related, Vardh. Okay, so from that through some transformation, Vardhakyam is obtained as the Prathama Ekavachana, and the Pratipadika obtained is Vardhakya, I believe. Okay, and that goes to Vardhake. And why the Yakara is gone in this Saptami, I don't know the formula involved in that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Good question. Yeah. I may not have perfect answers to all of you, but at least to some extent we can explore it. Okay, Subhashitam. So let's read it slowly. It's a little tongue twisting, so we'll have to read it little slowly, carefully. Ratnair mahabdes tutushurna deva na bhejire bhima vishena bhitim sudham vina na prayayur viramam na nishchitartha dviramanti dhiraha. Viramanti is there. Vakara. Dava-i. Dvi. I will read it again. Ratnair mahabdes tutushurna deva न भेजिरे भीमविषेण भीतिं सुधां विना न प्रययुर्विरामं न निश्चितार्थाद्विरमन्ति धीराः. So this, as the picture already depicts, this is a Subhashita derived from the Samudra Manthana exercise. So as you know, in our rich Purana Kathas, there is a reference to the Samudra Manthana that took place between, with the cooperation, one rare cooperation between the Devas and the Asuras. Okay. So they kind of realize that there is lot of, there is something which is elixir of permanent life, in the sense elixir that defeats death, called Amruta, that is to be found in the ocean, right? So when they came to know of it, they had to cooperate because individually they were not strong enough to try and extract that Amruta. So this story goes that this famous Naga acted as the thread, and a mountain acted as the curdling stick, you know, not curdling stick, that butter extraction stick. Okay, so I'm missing the English name for that, but anyway, so they take the opposite sides, and as usual, the devas devas are little cunning. Sad actually. The Puranas are very colorful. They take the tail tail end and leave the head end for Rakshasas. Okay, so they do the Samudra Mantana, and then the story goes on. Amrita comes out, then Rakshasas get it first, then there is some argument, something, and finally Devas gain control of the pot, and so on and so forth. Very colorful story. Yeah, but we also know that Amrita doesn't come out first. Lot of strange things come out. One of the things that comes out is the Visha also. Okay, so Shiva comes and helps them by drinking up the Visha so that they don't get affected. That's how he gets the Neelakanta. So very colorful story there. His name Neelakanta is because he does that. He drinks the blue poison and blocks it in his throat. Very colorful stories. Okay, so what is the Subhashita trying to tell us? All that story aside, I'm sure many of you know this far better than I can ever hope to learn these Puranas. But the Subhashita is very interesting. So, Ratnaihi Mahabdehe. See, Ratnaihi has gone into a repa there. See that repa sign. So, Ratnair is the form that we see. Ratnair. Actually, that is a repa conversion of a Visarga. Okay, Ratnaihi. So, Ramaihi. So, by Ratnas. Like that. By Ratnas. So, it is Tritiya Bahuvachana. Ratnaihi. Mahabdehe. Okay, so Mahabdehe is of the mighty ocean. Okay, Mahabdehe Ratnaihi, Shashti Bahuvachana. Mahabdehe Ratnaihi, Abda is coming the water. So Mahabda is like an ocean. So Mahabdehe Ratnaihi, of the mighty ocean by the various jewels. Okay, so this is Sakara coming in place of Visarga. Abdehe, Mahabdehe. Okay, Tutushuhu, again Repa of Visarga. Tutushuhu na. So this is a little complex. Just observe and learn. Don't worry about what's all the mechanics going on. So Ratnaihi, Mahabdehe, Tutushuhu na. Tutushuhu is one of the strange forms of the dhatu where not pleased. Okay, it is in the gana where double takara, like dadati, also comes from the same gana. So where there is a twinning happening of the dhatu, and then one of the letters get elided. So you get forms. So you get forms like tutushu and all that. Okay, so from that gana, this tush dhatu is, which is to please. So tutushur na. So that means they did not become satisfied. So tutush is to become satisfied. Tutushuhu na is they did not become satisfied. Who? The devaha. Lopa. Visarga lopa. In fact, this line has so many Visarga Sandhis. Ratnaihi with Repa, Mahabdehe with Sakara, Tutushuhu with again Repa, Devaha with Lopa. So it's like a demonstration of Visarga Sandhi line. Okay. So they were not satisfied by the jewels that came out of the.
Mahodaya, excuse me. This Mahodaya, Mahabdehe is what is Shashti?
Yes.
Okay.
Of the ocean.
It is what is that actually? It is Ikara. What is that one actually?
I think it is Mahabdihi. Abdihi. Mahabdihi is the Pratama Ekavachana.
Mahabdehi.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like that. And Mahabdehe is Shashti Ekavachana, looks like, of the ocean.
Okay. Thank you.
So mighty ocean. Abdi itself is ocean. Mahabdi is mighty ocean. Yeah. Okay. So see, Sanskrit Bharati right now is not trying to ram you with the overload of all the details. But now and there, where I know a little bit, I will attempt, and not claiming to know all the forms of it. But again, internet is powerful resource if you go to the correct websites when it throws up 8-10 links. So generally, if you type this much into the internet, one word, and search, somebody in some place would have explained this verse with its vibhaktis and samasas, etc. Sometimes you will find, not always. So you can benefit from those. Again, read them with some what you call understanding that here and there may be some not complete correct detail there, but it's largely will be correct. Okay, so that's how we learn. So na bhejire bhima vishena beatim. So there is nothing, no sandhi technique happening here, straightforward. Na bhima vishena bhitim na bhejire. So they are not satisfied with ratnas, nor are they afraid. They did not get afraid. Bhitim na bhejire. So they did not feel the fear due to Bhima Visha. The Bhima Visha being that Karala poison is, Bhima is referring to some kind of a huge massiveness like that. Okay, terribleness of the Visha. Okay, so by that poison they did not get afraid only because Maheshwara came and helped them. Anyway, Sudham Vina na Prayayuhu Viramam. See again, Prayayuhu is a Repa, Visarga gone into Repa. Prayayuhu Viramam. So Sudha here refers to the Amrita. Okay. Sudha refers to the ultimate elixir that they wanted. Okay. Sudham, karma position. Sudham Vina, without the elixir, Viramam na Prayayuhu. Rest they did not get. They did not try to get also the inference. They did not stop. Okay, so obviously when they, what is the virama that they did not get, in brackets you can say from churning the ocean, because in the context we know they were churning the ocean, right? So again we have to know the Purana for that, but they have given a help in brackets, and I have tried to pictorially help ourselves by referring to this thing, because that picture is speaks 1,000 words. Okay. Okay. Then last line, na nishchitartaha viramanti dhiraha. Okay, this one is the bodha. So the first three is basically a description of the aspect of what the devas went through during the Samudra Mantana. Despite gems coming out, they did not stop, run away with the gems. Even despite Ghora Visha coming, they did not become afraid and run away. They sought help of Maheshwara to help them out and continued. And until the Sudha will not be begotten, they wouldn't obtain rest. So this is the description of their effort. Obviously, what is true for the goose is good for the gander also, we can say, because the churning couldn't have happened with the Rakshasas or the Asuras also putting in equal effort. So, but obviously, the Puranas won't praise that aspect of it. So we have to infer those aspects. I mean, there was effort from both sides. But Puranas are also, in many ways, quite fair. They don't always give 100% marks to these devas also. See, they put lot of vyangya. So they let our vyangya, or what you call the polemic meanings, to be taken out for us to infer the other side of the story. The fact that the devas are holding the tail, etc. So there is a lot of play in the Purana. Anyway, so the last bodha is what? Dhiraha, those who are brave. Okay, those who are capable with ability, with mental strength, who are brave. Okay, nishchitartaha, once they are determined, for obtaining something. Artha here is obtaining something. So nishchitartha means nishchita means determined for an artha, determined for a cause, for a phala. Okay, so once they have made a target, have a target in their mind, they have done the determination to obtain it. Na viramanti, they don't rest. So the dhiraha. So basically, we can take the bodha. We should also, once we have determined that a certain work should be carried out, we should not try to steer away from it because of difficulties. That's all is the simple Subhashita. Hundreds, thousand Subhashitas are there which say the same thing, but this is very colorful because this picks up the Puranic instance, what we wouldn't normally take a Subhashita out of. Okay, sorry, I had to mute everyone because there was a crosstalk. So I think now you can.
Sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Namaste. Sir, just one suggestion. This picture you have to change because the devas are not this Vishnu, Mahavishnu, Brahma and Mahadeva. They are the Indra and all that. So this is a wrong film picture.
Look, sir, that's what I told. I mean, let us say they are representing
Yes,
their devas. Okay.
no, that's
See,
since
one we
you
know
use
they were
it
all
in
involved, but not
Yeah.
probably in the actual act.
Churning.
But why
Actual
not
churning.
assume that they were also involved in churning? But they didn't work for such low goals anyway, being really both devas.
They won't take sides.
They won't take sides. Yeah.
Correct, correct. But that's why, look, Lakshmi is carefully sitting there, Devi, in a balanced position. It's funny. Anyway, let's move forward. I agree, but I didn't draw this, and I thought it's a nice picture, regardless of inaccuracies. Yeah. Now, who's this fourth person? That must be Indra. At least Indra is not missing. He's just behind the triumvirate. Okay. So, Devaha kena na bhitaha. Very easy question.
Bhima Vishena.
Bhima Vishena na bhitaha. Bhima Vishena na bhitaha. Amitvarya, you answer the second one. Devaha mahabdehe kaihi na tutushuhu.
Ratnair Mahadabde.
No, just answer in this order. The replacement for Kaihi is Ratnaihi. Very good. Okay. So Devaha Mahabdehe Ratnaihi na tutushuhu would be the simple way to answer. Okay. When the question already suggests an order, you can stick to that. If you can remember the verse, you can go with that order because that is not in prose order. The question is in prose order. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. So Nitya Govindarajan. Devaha kena vina viramam na prayayuhu. Nitya Govindarajan.
Sudam, sir, Devaha Sudam vina viramam na prayayuhu. Very bad.
No. You did very well. So Devaha Sudam vina viramam na prayayuhu. So here kena can also be converted to kam vina also, because Sudham is in that way, Sudha being Strilinga. But sometimes when you don't know what the answer will be, you can throw in such things. Okay. Kena vina.
Sorry, sir. I just learned I just 6 months back. That's why my Sanskrit is very bad.
No. You are reading perfectly. I mean, if you have learnt it only 6 months back, you are putting us all to shame then. If you are doing so well. So don't worry. I have been at it for half my life and still learning. So,
Thanks, sir.
okay, welcome. So,
Sir, I had a query.
yeah, please ask.
Sir, in school we had learned that vina governs instrumental case. So to answer it in accusative case, will it be correct?
You can actually say kam vina also. Okay, but I don't think it is an. I have heard of such thing, kam vina, like that also. But you are right. The directive seems to be forcing the instrument case. Okay, so kena vina comes from that.
So the answer does not necessarily have to be sudhena vina, right? It can be sudham vina.
Answer goes to correct. Answer C clearly goes to karma position. So the Subhashita itself hints that is an optional choice, the instrument case. Okay, so you can either ask as kam vina or kena vina. In fact, if you don't know kam as a Strilinga answer, you can say kam vina also, because you don't know the answer's linga. Then you can ask in many ways. So kena makes it classical vina application, because kena vina is a very classic pairing. You're right. But the answer clearly seems to prefer Sudham vina instead of Sudhena vina. But I'm sure Sudhena vina is an option also, right?
Sir, in our textbook here in Parichaya on page 3, they have covered last year's portions. They say words related to vina take the accusative case optionally. Example, jalam vina minaha na jivate. They can choose the instrumental case, tritiya, or ablative case, panchami.
Oh, 3 options are available for us then. Okay, so a lot of flexibility. So we can say kasmat vina also. Okay, yeah, interesting. Kasmat vina, kena vina, kam vina, or kim vina, or kam vina. All options are available. Of course, for kam I am using the linga. Others I am just sticking to the pullinga form kena, kasmat, like that. We can use if we know that the answer is expected in Strilinga, we can use the Strilinga version. But when we generally don't know, we stick to this pullinga form of question, which also fits for higher vibhaktis for Napumsaka also. Okay, anyway, very good exchange. Thank you for the insight, Riddhi Varye and another madam who helped us with that knowledge. Some people here, I really appreciate how current they are with respect to the past learnings. They are very good model students for us. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, last question. So I'll ask Riddhi Varye only. Dhiraha kena vina viramanti. Very easy for her.
Dhiraha.
हाँ, oh mute हो गया जी. You got muted. See, unmute yourself. I can't unmute you, unfortunately. I don't know what happened. Okay. So,
sir, hello. Dhiraha Sudham vina. Sorry, Dhiraha.
Correct.
I don't know. I got unmuted, sir. Dhiraha Sudham vina na viramanti.
Perfect. No, perfect. Okay. Sudham vina or phalam vina. Okay, or nishchitartam vina. Many ways you can answer. But here dhiraha is there, not devaha. Okay, so notice that the question is about not devaha but dhiraha. So the most appropriate answer is phalam vina or phalena vina or nishchitarthena vina. If you don't remember nishchitartha and all that, use phala, no problem, because nishchitartha is no different than phala. Okay. Phalena vina na viramanti. Karyena na viramanti. From the work they don't take rest, like that. Karyena is not needed. Okay. That was good exercise. So devaha bhima vishena na bhitaha. Devaha mahabdehe ratnaihi na tutushuhu. Devaha sudham vina viramam na prayayuhu. Dhiraha nishchitarthat vina na viramanti. These are all classic answers using the same terms as in the verse. Okay. So you see, just one verse, many questions are possible. So what you have to look for when you look in the final answer paper, see, it's very easy when we just studied the Subhashita, we are everything is current, we know the context of Deva, Ratna, Bhimavisha and all those things. Okay, but in the final exam what happens is you get a little startled there, so it takes a little practice. So you have to be able to map it to one of 20 Subhashitas. Pretty much you will know, oh, this is a question related to Subhashita. Which Subhashita do I remember? So that's where what helps you is you don't need to practice question answering too much. You need to read the 20 Subhashitas. You should make one simple PDF. You can write it yourself, the Subhashitas, or even record the audio of reading out the Subhashitas. Okay. And listen to it during your walk. 20 Subhashitas, if you read it crisply, will not take more than 10-15 minutes. So you can listen to it and you let your brain absorb it. So just focus on listening. Automatically your brain will focus on meaning, picking up the keywords, memorizing, all that your brain knows how to do. Just calmly, just listen. Then if you can read it loudly in the sense, not very loudly, in a calm way in a room, that's even better. As we know, always just Shravana Kriya is not good enough. So it will be nice to read and practice. That is better for memorization. But for the meaning remembrance, even walking, you cannot be reading while walking. So you can be listening for sure. That's how I practice for my exams. And then I knew, yes, sometimes I might not know. But I was happy. Out of 10, about 8, I can give at least 75% answer. I usually they expect 8 out of 10 or something like that in choice anyway. So 1 or 2 you will just forget. What can we do? That's okay. But from the remaining, you will definitely have at least 7 out of 8 getting right. Okay, that's what is important. Okay. Now
one question, sir.
Sir,
Mahodaya.
this questions are not in the book, so this is made by you. So
Yes.
these questions are not in the book, no?
No. So I just
you have generated the questions.
Correct. It may be not. There's some similar question may be there in the book, but I have constructed my own. Yes.
Okay. So we have to also, any Subhashita we learn, we should try to imagine what are the questions they can ask and find answers, right?
If you want to practice that way,
yeah,
or you just focus on learning the Subhashita's meaning in your mind. Exam, let it happen. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
One more question, sir.
Yes.
If you don't mind, please.
No, sir. No, I won't mind. Please tell me, sir.
Here in the Subhashitam, the last line, I feel there is a confusion. I couldn't understand that part. Is that na nishchitarthat viramanti dhiraha?
See, dhiraha, nishchitartaha is presented as an adjective to dhiraha in the sense of the verse, but the meaning is like this. If I take it, so nishchitartaha dhiraha na viramanti. Okay, nishchitartaha dhiraha na viramanti. The determined braves do not rest. Okay, now how do you take the meaning further? What do you mean by they do not rest? Do they mean they do not rest every time? They never rest? No. Because nishchitartha is given as an adjective to dhiraha. Ye dhiraha nishchitartaha api te karyat na viramanti. Artha prapti karyat na viramanti. Like that. You have to take the extension. Is that satisfactory?
No, sir, sorry. The word there is not nishchitartha.
Oh, nishchitartat. Okay.
Yeah.
Nishchitartat. Okay. Then the meaning comes directly. Then I was imagining the wrong sandhi break there. You're right. So nishchitartat viramanti. So the takara halant has elided into a dakara there. Viramanti comes out. So nishchitartat is already in the perfect vibhakti for us to. So from a determined cause. Okay, from a cause that they have determined to be carried out, nishchitartat. Okay. So the loka nishchitartha, we use it for engagement and all that. Forget that. Okay, that is just a laukika application. What is nishchitartha in Sanskrit means? Artha means something that we want to beget. something that some meaningful result. Okay, Nishchitarthat is from a result that has been determined, which means to be obtained is implicit in that. Okay.
Yeah. So even then, like I had a confusion, like assuming that we know that it is Panchami and from Nishchitartha, they don't move away. Like I could not understand that whether the term is of the term after that is Viramanti, as in like they don't wander away, or as in like Viramanti like Viram Kurvanti.
It's exactly Virama. See, there is already Viramam Prayuhu already has suggested. Virama, it means taking rest or in the sense of stopping doing whatever you're doing. Okay. So they don't stop is how we. So na Viramanti, we should read it as they don't stop. So not take so much the rest aspect, but take the stoppaging aspect. So the Ramana, okay, Viramanti. So Rama is to engage in something with desire. Virama is to disengage something with non-desire. Okay, it completely opposites the action. So Viramanti is they disengage from something that they started out doing. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Now, see, just to show you, even I struggled with some of the forms. Okay, it's not like, Bejire, for example, had me challenge, where is this Bejire coming from? It's in such a rare application. So, there is one good, kind gentleman. Most Sanskrit guys who have studied Sanskrit well are gentlemen, really. So, they publish these things for us. So, some Abhyankar, so some Maharashtrian guy clearly has done a lot of blogging. So in his blogs, see, he has given hundreds of lessons just in his blog sitting there. So 77th lesson discusses this particular Subhashita only. And this fellow has sat and carefully analyzed for us. See how much work he has done. In fact, he has gone on and done even Chandas and all that breakdown. I just stopped cut pasting. So his effort is highly laudable. So let us come to Bejire here. Okay. Sorry about the small font. So Bejire, Bhaj Dhatu. Okay. Gana number probably. Okay. Gana number Atmanepadi. See, Pratama Ganaha or Vadi Gana, we call it. Atmanepadi. The meaning is to resort to. Okay. Iti Dhatuhu. Tasya Paroksha Bhute Uttama Purushe Bahuvachanam cha. So he has given that Bejire belongs to Paroksha Bhuta. So we have to figure out in Paroksha Bhuta is what Lakara. Okay. He has tried to give in more Laukika meaning of the Lakara rather than give it in Langi or something like that. So he's been a little bit more kind to us. But now if you want to figure out the Lakara, we have to go back and look at the Lakara table title and see which one is Paroksha Bhuta. Okay. So there will be Paroksha, Aparoksha, Anadyatana, all those variations are there. So we have to pick up the correct one. So in that form it is Uttama Purusha. Okay. So in Uttama Purusha Bahuvachan. Now he says Uttama Purusha. Okay. So that's where I also was wondering why Uttama Purusha, because if you go back to the verse, there is no Vayam. Okay. It is for Devaha. So I think sometimes you see, I have to take it with a pinch of salt now, his information. So he's somehow a little distracted and he should have really said Prathama Purusha. Possibly. So, but he has given us enough clue. I can now go and find out Bhaj Dhatu, look for the Lakara table, find out where Bejire is sitting in that. Okay. It's not too bad now. So like this, we have to take help. So I just pulled this to show how if you smartly use Google is a good assimilation of lot of kind people's work to pull out information from. If we want to be very, very detailed about understanding, most cases, if I go deep like that, we will keep going underwater. We have to keep swimming also sometimes, not mind how much deep the valley is. So you just take it, okay, the meaning contextually and move on. Let the word fall into your brain 10 times. The 11th time, without knowing what Lakara, your brain gets the meaning. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will share this particular slide if any of us interested, because it's beyond the lesson book. But like I said, see, you have to take things with a pinch of salt. There will be, here and there some, just like we do mistakes. It's not like, he's claiming to be a complete knowledgeable guy. He's tried his best. He has again not pasted it from somewhere else, so he has tried to work at it. Okay. So let us move to the second Subhashita. Papan nivarayati yojayate hitaya guhyam niguhati gunan prakati karoti apadgatam cha na jahati dadati kale sanmitra lakshanamidam pravadanti santaha. So in the beginning, when I was doing Parichaya also, I used to look at this saying, how do I take meaning out of this? Now today, as you swim in this world of Sanskritam, as I read, the meaning exposes itself to me. This will happen to you guys. So just go through this struggle now. The elixir is awaited ahead. At least if it's not the elixir, some simple version of that, at least the sugarcane juice. Okay. Papat nivarayati. Papan nivarayati. Again, takara has elided into a soft nakara there due to the influence of the nakara present already. So papat nivarayati. So from ill acts. Okay. Papat is actually, see, you have to take it as papa is coming from some ill act. So from sins you can take it, or from sinful acts you can take the extension as, because we cannot prevent the sins, but we can prevent the actions that are sinful. So that is better meaning to take. So papat nivarayati, prevents from sinful acts. Okay. So what prevents, we don't know yet. Nivarana we know means to take it out, to move away, to take it out of our presence, something. And papa we know. So then second portion of the first leg, yojayate hitaya, engages us. Yojana means to engage, right? We know that yuj dhatu, from joining together. So that is engaging. So yojayate, it engages, something engages. So see what we see, yojayate is atmanepadi dhatu, yuj dhatu. It's in with the ya, which is, engages us. So it makes us do something. So transferred verb, that so-called, today also I shared something, another niche, we call it yakara from niche. Anyway, so it engages. Us is implicit meaning I'm taking here. It engages somebody. Madam? Neeraja madam, you had something to say?
Sir, we use for passive form also, right?
Correct.
So generally I had a doubt, like how do you
I think the passive form should sound like yujyate maybe. I have to check on that. See, yojayate seems to be the niche, prartha niche we call it. I mean, to make someone else do something, right? So engages. Us is implicit here. We are taking us as because all the Subhashitas are trying to tell about what we should do. Okay, so I'm taking me is the meaning. Mam yojayate, asman yojayate. Asman also can be taken. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, and so we are the karma for this yojana. And hitaya, for goodness, for hita. Hita is something that is good. Okay, something that is pleasant. So that means punya karya can be taken. Okay, so it removes us away, takes us away from bad things and engages us in good things. Okay, that can be the simple meaning from the first line. Let us see further. Who is that who is doing all this? Guhyam niguhati. Guhyam is something that should be hidden. Okay, whatever that should not be exposed is called guhyam. So something that should remain a secret. So a secret, guhyam is a secret. Niguhati, it does keep it guha. That means it does keep it secret. A secret is maintained in secrecy. That's what guhyam niguhati, by someone. So we'll find out who is that someone. Gunan prakati karoti. Guna is obviously take the general meaning as Suguna, not our Durguna. When we just say Guna, we mean Suguna, right? Implicitly. So our good properties, that means our good behaviors, good nature of us, good dharmas in us, prakati karoti, it prakatana means to tell the world, to expose it, to talk about it and appreciate it. Okay, so it is that somebody exposes prakatana karana of the gunas, of the good qualities. Then see, 4 things have been told now. So it keeps us away from sins, engages us in good work for pleasantness, hides the what should be hidden. Okay, as long as it is not so adharmic. Okay, so a little bit controversial, that one. Anyway, gunan prakati karoti, it highlights the good qualities. Apadgatam cha na jahati. Apadgatam is some the fellow who has gone into some apatti. Apatti means some danger. Okay, so apadgataha is somebody who has gone into danger. Apadgatam is karma. So the one who has gone into apadgati is apadgatam, that fellow, as a karma. Cha and cha with respect to the others. Na jahati, doesn't give up. Okay, leave. Okay, doesn't leave the scene when some kind of danger is there for another fellow. Okay, dadati kale. Kale is at the appropriate time. Appropriate is imagined in the context of other things, but simply kale means at the right time, or at the time, at a certain time. It doesn't say which time, so at a certain time we can take. But obviously the kutuhala will answer us, what certain time? When is dana required? See, he gives dadati. So when is dana required? In our need. So in the correct time and the needy times. Okay, so tadrishi kale dadati, he gives, somebody gives, he, she, who don't know, somebody gives. So now we come to the highlight, epitome of the description of what all these good things that one is supposed to do. So that is, these are all the lakshanas. It says sanmitra lakshanam idam pravadanti santaha. So this itself is a standalone statement. So those are all individual quality lists of many statements. This is the concluding statement. So santaha pravadanti, those who know, they tell. What they tell? Sanmitra lakshanamidam. Okay, this is the lakshana, is the quality of a sanmitra, of a good friend. Mitra itself is sanmitra, but here the Kavi has added san to enhance it. So if this is the nature of a good friend, is how it has described. So he uses idam in singular, but obviously it's collectively referring to each of these individual nature as one single nature. Okay. All right. So let us read the breakdown here carefully. So let me now read the verse again. Yes, ma'am.
The cha, I couldn't pick it up. What did you say again for cha? Apadgatam cha. What is cha doing there?
See, there are lots of qualities listed. So it is putting a cha to mean and it doesn't give up a fellow in danger.
This is the last of the gunas of the characteristics.
You can take it like that. You can take the cha as a conclusion of all this list, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements to it. Okay, and this cha can be implied at the end of the 6th element if you want to call it. Okay, if you want to put commas, if you want to put full stops, then cha can be thrown out also. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So papan nivarayati yojayate hitaya guhyam niguhati gunan prakati karoti apadgatam cha na jahati dadati kale sanmitra lakshanamidam pravadanti santaha. Okay, so meaning comes out so nicely when we read it second time. See, now this cha can also be taken as indeed also sense. Okay, cha always doesn't mean and. Okay, so you can take the emphasis sense of it. So apadgatam cha na jahati. Even a fellow who has gone into some kind of apatti, the mitra doesn't abandon. He also runs into the danger to rescue him, right? That kind of cha sense can be taken, which is also more beautiful. Okay, so this liberty you have. Okay, so papat nivarayati yojayate hitaya guhyam niguhati gunan prakati karoti apadgatam cha na jahati dadati kale. See, deliberately I am pausing with the phrases, okay, so that the meaning comes out nicely. Sanmitra lakshanamidam pravadanti santaha. So they have given a nice meaning. So you guys take the reading slowly. So we have some famous friends from our cartoons here. Okay, so we have the question time. Question time. So Neeraja Bagini, unmute karotu. Neeraja Bagini. Neeraja Bagini, श्रूयते वा? श्रूयते.
Yes, sir.
कः अस्मान् पापात् निवारयति?
Sanmitram.
Sanmitram. That is actually Napumsakalinga. Mitram. Very good. You got the correct form. Sanmitram, or just you can say Mitram also. So Sanmitram is better because it's Sanmitram from the verse. So Sanmitram asman papat nivarayati. Thank you, Neerajaji. So now rest of the question, the answer is really the same. Okay, what I am really trying to show here is how many questions can be asked. There are 6 bullets, so 6 questions can be constructed, right? So that's all it is. And nobody will ask a silly question like K pravadanti and all that. See, Sanmutra Lakshanamidam iti K pravadanti is a very silly question because it doesn't give you the context of the Subhashita at all. So you will know who tells what this thing, where does it come, and then was it saying Santa, was it saying Dhira, was it saying Buddhaha? You don't know. So you can answer something. If they ask a silly question like that, you say Dhiraha, Buddhaha, something, because Santaha is all of them are like that. Actually Dhiraha may not be right. Buddhaha, smart fellows. Buddhaha, Panditaha, Santaha, like that you can use answers. But most likely question will be more about these pairs, what the friend helps us with. So that's what I have asked the question. Always I have aliased it like that. Kaha, kaha, kaha. So Sanmitram, Sanmitram, Sanmitram. So Sanmitram asman papat nivarayati. Sanmitram asman hitaya yojayate. Sanmitram asmakam guhyam niguhati. Okay. Sanmitram asmakam gunan prakatayati. Sanmitram asman apadi na jahati. In ranger, like that. Apadgatam mam na jahati. Apadgatam na jahati also could be the question. Apadi is there. So all of them are Sanmitram, or you can answer Snehitaha. See, remember whether it's a Pullinga Shabda like Mitram or a Pullinga Shabda like Napumsakalinga Shabda like Mitram and Pullinga Shabda like Snehitaha, verb doesn't change. So sentence answer is similar. So Snehitaha asman papat nivarayati, like that also can be answered. But easy enough to remember Sanmitram. So, or for a more marks, they can ask a question like this. Okay, so they can ask for 3 marks. Sanmitra lakshanani kani bhavanti. If you remember all 6 bullets, 6 things we read it. Papa nivaranam, hita yojanam, niguhanam, guhyam niguhanam, guna prakatanam, apadgati sahayam. Okay, or kale danam. So I have slightly converted the answers to infinitive forms. So that's what I have listed here. So if you know to construct like this, it's nice. Papat nivaranam. See, there it is active nivarayati. Here I have put the infinitive nivaranam. The removal of us from bad works. Hitakarye yojanam. Engagement of us in good works. Guhyam niguhanam. Okay, hiding our things that should be hidden, like that. Gunanam prakatikaranam, praising the good qualities. Apatkale atyajanam, I have used a variant here. Jahati is there, so I have the tyaga I have taken. Atyajanam, not abandoning us during apatkala. This I have taken. Kale dana. So, and also I have taken apatkala and again dushkala, something like that variant. Dushkale danakaranam. So during our difficult times, giving dana to us, helping us. Cha sanmitra lakshanani. You can list it like that.
Mahoday, can we keep that answer in lat lakara itself, verkaroti and niguhati and like that?
You can, what you do now, you do this trick. Sanmitra lakshanani. So for as a question, sanmitra lakshanani kani bhavanti. You do sanmitra lakshanani etani bhavanti hyphen tapa 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 you list. Okay, that is good, right? So sanmitra lakshanani etani bhavanti full stop or put a hyphen. Then say papat nivarayati. Sanmitram papat nivarayati hitaya yojayate. Like this you can go if you memorize. And usually the question from Sanskrit Bharati will not be expecting you to give all 6. So it will be a 3-mark question. If you have brought out at least 3 bullets, they reward you. If you bring out all 6 bullets, they reward you still with the same number of marks, but they will put a smile on their face. Right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So the exam is also their exercise so that you at least put your eyes on the book to learn. Okay, so without that target, many of us would give up here, right? Saying, "अरे exam तो नहीं है, क्या करना है, छोड़ो ये Sunday ये बंदा 3-4 घंटा हमें सताता है." Like this you will think, but now you'll think, okay, वो तो सता रहा है, लेकिन किसके लिए हमारा एग्जाम है, ऐसा थोड़ा सोच होता है, इसीलिए एग्जाम्स है. ठीक है, दैट इज माय बैड हिंदी. सो टुडेस लेसन पद संग्रह इज धा धातु, क्रंद धातु, पत धातु, गई धातु and those 4. Thanks. So da is to give, krand is to cry. See, krandana we know is crying, that one, baby crying. So dana is of course, oh, such a sweet boy, he's giving a flower to his mother. Then patana is to fall. Oh, poor giraffe. Balachitroshtah patati. Then gai is a strange sounding dhatu. We know it more as gayana, giyate, all those forms, gatavya, but its original form is gai. Very strange. So interesting dhatu. So balagaika ganam gayati. So the ga dhatu comes 3, gai dhatu comes 3 times in this sentence. See, gaika comes from gai, ganam comes from gai, gayati comes from gai. This is one lat lakara form. This is the kridanta infinitive form. Okay, and this one is a subanta generated as somebody who sings. So another type of kridanta makes a subanta, which is gaika. This is also a subanta in the end, but it's from a kridanta on the dhatu gai. See, we talked about it. Gai dhatu plus kridanta is equal to pratipadika. Pratipadika plus sup anta is subanta, which is a namapada. Okay, dhatu plus ting pratyaya. Dhatu plus ting pratyaya is a lakara kriyapada. Gayati. Lat. Okay, so let us study the forms once, and we will take help now. Padmanabh Sridhar Varya, Padmanabh Sridhar Varya, unmute कर्तुं शक्यते वा? हाँ, कृपया प्रथम द्वितीय धातोः पठनं क्रियताम्.
ददातु give, ददाति यच्छति, दीयते दास्यति, दातव्यं दानीयं, दत्तः दत्ता, दत्तं दत्तवान्, दत्तवती, ददत् ददत् यच्छन्, ददति यच्छन्ति, दत्त्वा प्रदाय दातुं.
Thank you. Just pause. See, so dadati, somebody gives. So this is a strange dhatu where you will see the akara and then dadati for plural. Okay, dadati, dattah, dadati is a very difficult dhatu to learn. Okay, in the sense it has weird forms, but once you learn it's very useful, just like kru dhatu. Okay, dadati gives, yachati alternative form. Okay, so Ramah Sitaya Pushpam Yachati. Putraha mataram pushpam dadati or pushpam yachati. Both can be used. Okay, it's an alternative form available. Now, I don't know how from this same dhatu the two forms come, but sometimes certain dhatus, they belong in two ganas. Okay, you will see the same dhatu with the same meaning come in two different ganas, and the prakriya changes in another gana and different forms. So, but I should, instead of looking at Vyakarana, if you look, perhaps the practice of Vidarbha Desha may have been to use yach forms, and practice of Vanga Desha may have been to use dada, like that in the ancient times. So Panini absorbed both forms into a common dhatu and showed a derivation for the other one, because there was practically no difference between them, and we found they are using this yach only in certain places and otherwise they're using da, so he merged it like that. Okay, perhaps. Anyway,
what is the role of gana actually? Because looking at the word, how can we identify it must be of this gana? How is it?
Gana, you leave it to the Vyakarana. When you take up, as you move forward, when you take up Vyakarana studies in the Panini method, then Gana start becoming important. Because see, there are because we can't all be like Gurukula Shishyas, mug up the Dhatu tables and then mug up the Panini Sutras and then get years of Bodha of Panini Sutras meaning, etc. For us, an alternative path has been laid, where instead of coming from sutras, we come from vakyas. Okay, we are moving, you can say, top down. Okay, you can move bottom up or top down. What Panini has done, he has coded the language into sutra so that you can come from bottom up. Okay, and that is required for every software. Every software comes bottom up. It takes the elements and generates the output. It doesn't start with the output and figure out what is the element. Panini has already done the reverse engineering, and he has put the software for Vyakarana. So those who are Vaiyakaranis, those whose entire life goal is to be Vaiyakarani, for them that is the work. See, every Shastra, we are a little bit deviating, but this is very interesting. So let me delve into this. So every Shastra, every Darshana, we call them. So Vyakarana is also considered like a Darshana Shastra. So what is that? Why it is called Darshana Shastras? Because it is also showing a path to moksha. For us, the ultimate Purushartha was moksha. So whether you are a Vaiyakarani, whether you are a Vedanti, whether you are a Mimamsaka, whether you are a Nyayavadi, Nayayika, something like that. Okay, not Nyayavadi. Nyayavadi is liar. Nayayika is the Nyaya Darshana. Or whether a yogi or a Sankhya or Sankhi, I don't know how the build is. So all of those guys have the ultimate Purushartha as moksha, but each of them have, each of those sects, Anuyayis, they have taken oath that I will support the Veda through Vyakarana. I will support the Veda through Sankhya philosophy. I will support the Veda through Vedanta philosophy. I will support Veda through Mimamsa philosophy, like that. That means a different aspect of the Vedas, which is Veda is now, I can say, Dharma in one word. So different aspect of the Dharma of the society, they excelled in. Okay, so by that, because each excelling in each is a lifetime commitment, everybody cannot be Vedantins. Everybody cannot forget Vyakarana and say I will only have Vedanta. Then what about how to understand without knowing grammar? So some people specialized in grammar aspect, but that is their marga to moksha. So like that we take it. So all of this we call them as Jnana Margas only. Though Vedantins claim theirs is the true Jnana Marga, but in the same fervor, Vyakaranis will claim theirs is the Jnana Marga and so on and so forth. This is good. Why there has to be one Jnana Marga, right? So we do recognize this in our own lives. Why is that we are studying Sanskritam, right? We seem to get enormous pleasure and removal of dukkha when we take such perusals, right? What is moksha in Shastra? Dukkha nivarana. That's all. There is a lot of Puranic colorful painting of Swarga and all that. That apart, Punarjanma, Karma, these are all night system. But the most immediate moksha for us is Dukkha Nivarana. All these perusals do Dukkha Nivarana for us. It's like, for hours we forget ourselves in this wonderful world and Dukkha is gone. So slowly if we immerse ourselves like this, Dukkha will be gone more permanently also. So right, that's how the belief is. I don't know whether I really answered your question or went somewhere else.
Thoda sa deviate ho gaya. But still it was very nice to hear about that.
Okay, I don't know how else to really answer why all this tapatraya is for Dukkha Nivarana. Don't take more Dukkha from this, that's all. Take this as joy. Okay. So dadati gives, yachati also gives, diyate is given, dasyati will give, datavyam should be given, daniyam should be given. Tavyat and aniya. Then dattaha was given by some masculine object was given, some feminine object was given, datta, some neutral gender object was given, dattam. And all these are past participle bhutakrudanta karmani. Then ktavatu bhutakrudanta kartari, dattavan, a fellow who gave. Dattavati, a lady who gave. Dadat, yachan, these are shatru pratyaya. Dadat, giving, some fellow giving. So Ramaha pushpam dadat Sitayaha samipam agatavan. Giving the flower, he came near Sita, like that. Okay, some dramatic explanation of some Nataka scene. Yachan is alternative, coming from the yach form. Okay, so dadati is for Strilinga. Okay, so Sita is giving the pushpa to Rama, it switches to dadati or yachanti mode. Shatru and sorry, Pullinga. Oh, because they did not show a Shanach. I don't know why. Okay, leave it. For some, because it is a Parasmaipadi. Where am I? I am being fool. So it's not a Ubayapadi, it is a hard Parasmaipadi. So there is no Atmanepadi form, so there is no Shanach for this dhatu. Very simple. Okay. Shanach is for Atmanepadi forms. Shatru is for Parasmaipadi. Parasmaipadi form. So Dadat is a Parasmaipadi form, Shatru Pratyaya. I hope I am not muddling it all up. Slowly it will be clear. Dattva, having given, Ktvanta, having given, Pradaya. This is Lyap for Upasarga Yukta Dhatu. So Dattva, having given, this is now it's an Avyaya. Okay, there is no Linga for Dattva. So Ramaha Pushpam Dattva, Sita Pushpam Dattva. Or Ramaha Pushpam Pradaya, Sita Pushpam Pradaya. What is Pradaya? How it is different from Dattva? Dattva is vectorless and Pradaya is with vector of pra. That means properly offering it to her, something like that. So you can take it to mean properly in that sense. But there is no huge deviation of meaning. Then datum, in order to give. So Ramaha Sitaya Pushpam datum aichat. So he desired to give a flower to Sita, like that. Okay. So thank you, sir. Continue reading the second dhatu. I held you back so long.
Kranda to cry, krandati, krandyate, krandishyati, kranditavyam, krandaniyam, kranditaha, krandita, kranditam, kranditavan, kranditavati, krandan, krandanti,
no, don't, sir, don't do hrisva. Okay, krandanti. Drag it a little bit, the last ikara. Okay, krandanti. Yeah.
Kranditva, akrandya,
yakara is there. Akrandya,
kranditum.
Very good. Thank you very much, sir. So now I won't go into giving meaning. You guys know it is to cry, so you can derive all the meanings of each of these forms, and that's not too difficult to do. So Pranavji, are you able to unmute yourself, Pranav?
Yeah.
So read through the last couple of dhatus for us, sir.
Okay. So pat, to fall. Patati, patyate, patishyati, patitavyam, pataniyam, patitaha, patita, patitam, patitavan, patitavati, patan, patanti, patitva, nipatya, patitum.
Only one explanation I would give. Nipatya, what is the ni adding? See, patitva, falling, having fallen actually. Tvanta, right? Having fallen. Patitva, having fallen. But nipatya gives additional ni upasarga to pat dhatu. And so it takes lebanta. But meaning is again having fallen. Okay. So, but ni is it in this case having fallen down. So it gives the sense of down. Okay. So that is the sense, having fallen down. But falling is generally a down thing. We don't fall up. So you can say it is enhancing the meaning, not really adding too much color. Yeah. So last one, sir.
Gai, to sing. Gayati, giyate, gasyati, gatavyam, ganiyam, gita, gita, gitam, gitavan, gitavati, gayan, gayanti, gitva, pragaya, gatum.
Again, pra appears to enhance the having properly sung, like that, pragaya. So very, very interesting. Gita. So you will think this one is a name, Pratama Ekavachana. That is also correct. The same form Gita appears as the Pratama Ekavachana of Gita Shabda. Okay, Akaranta Strilinga Gita Shabda, Gita, Gite, Gita, no problem. But this in the context you have to take the meaning. So for example, Sitaya Gita, like that. Okay. So by Sita it was sung, something. Okay. Ganam is unfortunately Napumsakalinga. Ganam, Geetam only we have to say. So something maybe we can say, why not we say Gita Gita, right? See the beautiful application. Geetaya Gita Gita. We can add it in the Chatushloka. So Geetaya Gita Gita. What is happening here? By a lady known as Gita, Geetaya, Gita, which is Bhagavad Gita song or something like that. Okay, Gita was sung in the Kta Strilinga, Bhuta Kridanta Strilinga Karmani. So Sitaya like Geetaya. Geetaya, Gita, Gita can be a legal sentence with 3 Gitas. You can play with Sanskritam like this. Okay. So thank you very much for reading for us. Okay.
Sir,
any question?
Geetaya, Gayam, Gita. What will come like if you want to say a song?
Ganam, Geetam. Ganam, Geetam. Ganam is Gana is like Napumsakalinga. Ganam. So it will become Ganam, Geetam, like that. I think.
Geetam. It will
Geetam,
not come as Gita.
Yeah. So that's why I picked up Gita as a Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. Gita.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bhagavad Gita, or you can say Shrutihi. Shrutihi is Veda reading. So Gitaya Shrutihi Gita, like that. She sung Veda, like that. Sama Shrutihi maybe. Okay. All right. How are you doing on time? Okay, not bad. 12:15. So we have 15 minutes. So let's jump in. Any further questions with respect to dhatus? I think we have practiced so many dhatus now. Slowly these 10-12 forms that we are learning is becoming internalized in our mind. That is the goal of Sanskrit Bharati. Okay. And also it will be nice to, when you are bored, pick up one dhatu forms from the book and say, let me make few sentences. Okay. So Balaha Krandati, Balaha Uchchaihi Krandati, Balena Krandyate. See, that is actually Atmanepadi. Akarmaka. See, the Krandana Karya cannot be associated with the Karmapada, but you can give other qualities to it, like, Uchchaihi in a loud way, like that. So this is a Karanakarak. So it it's actually finally an avyaya almost, uchaihi. Though it looks like a tritiya vibhakti form, it is a avyaya pada in Sanskritam. Everywhere it appears like uchaihi only. So nobody says uchaya, uchena, all those things. Uchaihi only is the form seen. Anyway, so you can practice that way also. That is a very helpful practice. You don't have to write it down. Nobody is asking you to sweat like that. Just pick it up like that, belt out some sentences. Don't worry. Am I Shuddha, Ashuddha? Don't worry. It helps. Okay? Yeah.
Mahoday?
Yeah.
In the Parichaya lesson, all the words that we had, all the dhatu, not getting the correct word, all the pratipadikams, there was a cassette or a CD where somebody had recorded the whole thing and given. Is there such a thing for Parichaya also?
I had done some recording for myself for Pravesha Parichaya. I get to dig and see whether I still have it. I can share the archive with you guys. If I have some Subhashita readouts for what you call podcast type thing, so that you can
So if
put
you
it on
listen to
your
it,
mobile and
yes.
listen to it as you walk or something with your headphones or earbuds. Yeah, I will see if I have some.
Sir,
But Sanskrit Bharati itself has.
Bharati is giving a CD for 100 rupees.
Anybody has it? Now
Yes, I have it. I have it.
So unfortunately, it's a little bit late. You donate to Sanskrit Bharati separately. Maybe you can share the MP3 or something. It doesn't matter.
We would be happy to do that, definitely.
Yeah. So because if you order now, it will not come in time. But you can, for out of honesty, we can separately donate. That we will do definitely. So you can share 1 or 2 MP3s relevant from that, sir. If you don't feel that you should do it, don't do it. No harm. Okay. That's all I can say. If I have recorded something myself, I will happily share.
Or we can ask Samskrita Bharati to just put it as an MP3 download and we can download by paying the money online, if they can do it.
See, I don't want to go there asking all such things. Already there may, the few things they also, these are the means for them to have some revenue chain, right? So that's all I want to say. Madam, actually your voice is so clear and sweet, and I'm sure you do reading very well. You can just go through the Subhashitas from us, make a recording and share with us. We would love that. Priya Bhagini, right?
Yes. I'll try, Mahadev.
See there. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'll do that.
So this Gade, there is a Kannada Gade. I don't know. Are you Kannadiga?
I live in Bangalore, yes.
Oh, that is not the same, I guess. See, that is an oxymoron statement we call. Are you a Kannadiga? No, I live in Bangalore. How can I be a Kannadiga?
I'm a Tamilian who settled in Bangalore.
Okay. There is a Gade in Kannada. I will tell you anyway, the meaning also in English. Madhuveyago Brahmana andre neene nanna hendati andrante anta. Okay, I'll tell you what this. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
So it seems somebody came to this fellow. Hey, Brahman, get married. Why are you doing like this? Right? He says, oh, you are my wife. Like that. So when you ask me, do you have a recording? I'm saying you do the recording. It's like that. Okay. Anyway.
No, I'll do it. It is good for me also to do it. It will be helpful for me also to do it. And if others get helped, all the better.
Thank you. So, Kavya Katha, Dasharathasya Shapah. So, we have enough time. Let's read through this. Okay. So, now, as usual, Priya Bhagini will help us to read through this now. So, where we were reading the Raghuvamsha Katha one by one. We had come up to Dasharatha stage. Okay. So, let us read on to see what emerges. Read, madam.
Dasharathasya Shapah. Dasharatah Samyak Rajyam Paripalayati Sma.
So let us pause at every sentence so that I quickly build out a meaning. So Dasharatha, the fellow, the king, Samyak properly, Rajyam, Karmapada, so as the state, Paripalayati, takes care, does the rulership, Sma, used to. So he used to take care of his Rajya well. Continue, madam.
What is the difference between Palayatisma and Paripalayatisma?
Paripalana means proper palana.
Okay.
Pari is like some kind of bound prefix, right? So so within the bounds he used to do the palana like that. Yeah, within the bounds of Kshatriya dharma like that. Yeah, continue, madam Priyaji.
किन्तु बहुकालं सः पुत्ररहितः आसीत्.
But for a long time he was bereft of a son. Continue.
अतः तस्य चिन्ता आसीत्.
Therefore, ataha is here, therefore. Okay, his worry was there. That means therefore there was a worry for him. We don't have to worry about the English purity. So I go Butler. So therefore his worry was there. Continue.
देवेन्द्रः देवलोकस्य नृपः.
This fellow who was called Devendra, that means the Indra of the Devas, Devalokasya of the heavens, Nripa, he was the king. Continue, madam.
देवेन्द्रः तस्य राजधानी अमरावती.
His capital was Amaravati. Asit I am imagining, so I said was. Okay, continue.
राक्षसाः देवानां वैरिणः.
So the Asuras or Rakshasas were enemies of Devas.
ते देवलोकस्य आक्रमणं कृतवन्तः.
They, so te is already in English. They, Devalokasya akramanam, of the Devaloka. Akramanam means attacking. Kramanam means to cross. Okay, akramanam means to kind of attack in that sense. Okay, kritavantaha, they did. Past tense. See, kritavantaha, kta. Kritavan, ktavatu, kritavan, kritavantau, kritavantah. So they rakshasaha kritavantah. Te is obviously rakshasaha because te refers to the previous sentence subject, which is rakshasaha. Continue, madam.
Devaha bitaha.
Here abhavan should be imagined. Okay. So devaha bitaha abhavan. So the gods became afraid. Continue.
देवेन्द्रः दशरथस्य सहायं प्रार्थितवान्.
So Devendra, the Indra, he prayed for the help of Dasharatha.
दशरथः देवलोकं गत्वा असुरैः सह युद्धं कृतवान्.
Madam, do you live in Malleshwaram?
No, sir.
Because you definitely live in Old Bangalore. Baswangudi, because one hoot from the street, I know where you live approximately. Okay, so Dasharatha Devalokam Gatva Asuraihi Saha Yuddham Kritavan. So the king Dasharatha, having gone to Devalokam Gatva Tvanta, first having gone to Devaloka, Asuraihi with Asuras, Asuraihi Saha. So Karanakaraka Bahuvachana, Tritiya Bahuvachana and Saha. So Asuraihi Saha, that means Taihi Saha, Yuddham Kritavan. He did a war. Continue, madam.
Yuddhe Rakshasaha Parajitaha.
In the war, the Rakshasas were defeated.
Devanam Saukyam Jatam.
So the Saukhya means some kind of comfort. Okay. Sukha Saukyam, it comes from that. So comfort, happiness, that kind of thing. Or Dukkha Rahityam, absence of Dukkha. You cannot call that Sukha, but Saukyam is more like happiness. It's a positive vector. Anyway, Devanam Saukyam Jatam. Of the Devas, comfort ensued.
Kalaha Atitaha.
Time went past.
Ekada Vasantamase Dasharatha Mrigayam Kartum Vanam Gatavan.
Here the new word is Mrigayam. So Mrigayam is hunt. Hunt is Mrigaya. The word Patipadika Mrigaya comes for hunting. Mrigayam Kartum, hunting to do. Okay, ekada at one time, one time, once upon a time, like that. Vasanta Mase, in the month of Vasanta, okay, it's a month of new spring. That's what. Okay, Dasharatha, the king, Mrigayam Kartum, in order to hunt, Vanam Gatavan. See, Tumun Pratyaya, Kartum, in order to hunt, Vanam Gatavan. He went to the forest. Continue, madam.
Can you explain Mrigayam again? What form is that, Mahoday?
See, Mriga is generally is the huntable animals, right? So
Right.
the word Mrigaya is constructed out of huntable animals. Hunting is Mrigaya, hunting, which was allowed for the Raja Purushas and Kshatriyas. Yeah.
Okay. And how did it become Mrigayam? Then it will be Mrigayam, right? Or
That much I need to look up how the Mrigayam Kartum. Maybe the construction of Pratipadika is Mrigaya only. Okay.
Okay.
So Mrigayam maybe in the karma mode. I need to check that a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Vane himsraha
Ah.
praninaha asan.
Vane himsraha praninaha asan. Okay. So Krura. See, that which does himsa is basically the forest actually also had lion, tiger, and something like that perhaps, or maybe himsraha actually might mean huntable animals also. Okay, so I need to look that up. Let me quickly look it up to see if I get, because it's strange.
Maybe wildlife.
Wildlife, huh? Oh, okay, wild. Okay, so doesn't mean huntable animals, but means wild. Himsra, carnivorous. Initial guess was right. So himsraha is carnivorous. Okay, generally means animals which hunt other animals also were there. So I mean, basically the sentence is trying to say it was not like a cakewalk for Dasharatha, because all these other hunting animals were also around like that. So maybe he was hunting even tigers. Those were the days when they never would overexploit anything. So maybe it was that. Okay. So all right. So continue, madam.
Nripaha anekan praninaha hatavan.
So pranin shabda. So that's why it's plural looks strange from praninaha like that. So nripaha anekan praninaha hatavan. So he killed many animals. So it's a dvitiya bahuvachana praninaha.
Ante Dasharatha ratrau vane eva vishrantim svikritavaam.
So after getting tired, at the end of the day is how you take ante. Ante is means at the end of his hunt, also can be taken. Dasharatha in the night, so obviously end of the day also. In the night, vane eva, in the forest itself. Okay. Vishrantim svikritavan, he took rest. Continue, madam.
Prataha Dasharataha ashvam arudavan.
In the morning, Dasharatha, a horse he climbed in. That means he rode a horse. Okay. See, rode, aruda, very interesting. So he rode a horse.
Tamasa nadi tiram gatavan.
So he went to the tira means the end, basically the side of a river. Okay. So he went near a river named Tamasa.
Nadi tire tapasvi kumaraha asit.
In the shore, on the shore. So upon the shore. So it's Saptami Ekavachana. Upon the shore of course, Tamasa, a Tapasvi Kumara, a Rishi Muni son. That means Putra of a Rishi Muni, or himself was also a Tapasvi. So a young Tapasvi was there.
Saha kumbe jalam purayati sma.
Oh, he was filling water in his pot. Poor fellow.
Nrupaha Durat Tam Shabdam Shrutavan.
Our Dasharatha, Nrupa, he from afar, Durat, from afar. Okay. Tam Shabdam, that sound of the water being filled. Glug, 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 whatever. Glum, glum, glum. Shrutavan, he heard.
Gajasya Shabdaha iti. Gajasya Shabdaha iti Saha Chintitavan.
Oh, it is the sound of an elephant. Gajasya Shabdaha iti. So he thought. I mean, sometimes we get too smart. Sad. Okay, continue, madam.
Gajam Hantum Banam Visrishtavan.
Visrishtana is Visarjana, the same sense. Okay. Visrishtavan. Okay. Srishtavan created. Visrishtavan, he threw it out. He ejected it from his bana like that. Okay. He launched it. Okay. That sense. So to kill the Hantum, Tumun Pratyaya. See, everywhere what you have to look for is, see, Shrutavan, Ktavatu Pratyaya, Chintitavan, Ktavatu Pratyaya, Hantum, Tumun Pratyaya. So everywhere the story, they are using the same grammar that they are teaching you. Okay. So identifying that is the pleasure you should get out of what you have learned. So Hantum in order to hunt, Tumun Pratyaya, like that, tap, 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 should start constructing now. Slowly, slowly, the internalizing of these Kridantas will be a nice practice. So he became the fellow who launched a arrow in order to kill the elephant. So Visrishtavan is a broad sentence. Okay. So, but in the simple sense, he launched an arrow. In a simple translation, Tatparya it is, he launched a arrow.
Banaha Tapasvi Kumaram Atadayat.
Oh, sadly, that arrow, no, they didn't say sadly, I said it. Tapasvi Kumaram Atadayat. It hit the Tapasvi Kumara as a Karmapada. Atadayat, what form is it, madam? Priya madam, what form is Atadayat?
Past tense Karmani Prayoga.
Why do you say Karmani Prayoga?
The yakara is a Tadayat.
No. See, Banaha Atadayat. Banena Atadayat. Banena Tapasvi Kumaraha Atadyaha, something like that might come for.
So it is Abhavat.
This is lung. Simple lung. Atadayat. Okay. We recognize it
Simple
as a simple
past tense.
lakara. Simple lakara. Past tense. Lung. Okay. Anyway, continue, madam.
Kumaraha. Ha, Tata. Iti Krandanam Kritavan.
Oh, I like how you read, madam. I like the drama of that. So the young fellow, Kumaraha, ha, Tata, oh my God, oh dad. Obviously, in our mouth, Amma will come, but he said Tata. So iti Krandanam Kritavan. So he cried like that. Maybe he was remembering his guru. I don't know. Okay, continue.
Drupaha Tasya Samipam Gatavan.
So the king went near him.
Banahatam tam drishtva Drupaha Ativa Dhukitaha.
See this construction, Banahatam. See, this is what we call Bahuvrihi Samasa. Okay. So, Banena Hataha Yaha Banahataha. Okay. The fellow who has been killed by an arrow is the arrow killed fellow. So, this Banahata is a constructed adjective for a fellow who has been killed by an arrow. So, this is the beauty of Sanskritam. It can create a title for this Tapasvi Kumara as Banahata. So Banahataha. So Banahatam karma position. Okay. So that fellow who was killed by the Bana is all embedded in Banahatam. Drishtva, having seen, Ktvanta, Nripaha, subject, the king, Kartru. Okay. Ativa Dukkitaha, extremely sad, Abhavat, can be imagined. Okay. Okay. So, Dukkitaha, Kta Prayoga. Okay. But this Kta is not in the Karmani mode, it is in the qualifier mode. Nrupaha Dukkitaha. So, Nrupaha Ativa Dukkitaha. So it's a qualifier to nrupaha. That kind of kta pratyaya. Abhavat is the missing kriya pada which we can imagine. Okay, continue, madam.
Patitam tapasvi kumaram ashramam neetavan.
The patitam, the fellow who had fallen. So again, patitaha is the tapasvi kumara who had fallen. So patitam is karma of that. So patitam, the fellow who had fallen, tapasvi kumaram. So patitam is now describing the status of tapasvi kumara as an adjective. So the fallen tapasvi kumar as the object, karma pada, ashramam neetavan. He took it to his ashrama. Neetavan, kaha neetavan atra? Kaha tapasvi kumaram kaha ashramam neetavan?
Dasharatha.
Dasharatha. Simple. I mean, you have to know who is neetavan. So it's not tapasvi kumara. It is referring to Dasharatha neetavan. Continue.
Tatra vriddau dampati astam.
Dvivachana. One of those rare cases when Dvivachana starts showing its head. See, tatra over there. Where? Kutra? Ashrame. Tatra is like a avyaya pada, but it is in saptami mentally in our mind because it's a locative reference. Okay, just like Uchchai, he was like a kind of karana. So this tatra is like an avyaya which is like in permanently in saptami, we can say. So over there, therein, in the ashrama, tatra ashrame, vriddau, two old people, dampati is a dvivachana for a couple. Dampati is a nitya dvivachana, right? You cannot have one dampati. Maybe I'm not too sure whether when we refer to one pair of dampatis, two pairs of dampatis, whether there are applications like that, but at least this is in dvivachana. Dampati, astam, again dvivachana. Rarely we see this in. So asit, astam, asan. Tough forms. Okay, so astam dvivachana. They were there. There were two old couple. But you see, dampati, I have to check again whether vriddau dampati is also dvivachana. I have to check. Anyway, continue, madam.
Tapasvi kumaraha mritaha.
So we know that already. So he's dead. I mean, they're restating that for painting the scenario. That's all. Basically, patitaha asit pura saha patitaha asit. In fact, the larger Ramayana, when you read, no, he actually converses a little bit and explains, and then asks to be taken to his parents, and all that color is there. It's a very Karuna Janaka verses, but it's nice to read to learn Sanskritam. So he actually dies in the hands of his parents. It's a very sad thing. Anyway, continue.
Sir, hello, sir. One doubt, sir. Sir, here we can show that example of Patita and Patitya, I think. To make him fall by Dasharatha, we can use it, no? Like Dhanusham, the Banam.
But there atadayat is there, apatayat is not. But if we can say the arrow made him fall, then you can transfer atadayat to apatayat. Yes, correct.
Apatayat, yeah, okay.
Made him
that's
fall.
The application of that patayat.
Correct. Okay. So the arrow made Tapasvi Kumara fall. In this case, the arrow hit. Basically hit the Tapasvi Kumara sense comes.
Correct. Okay, direct.
Where we were? Mritaha. Continue, madam.
Mritam putram drishtva vriddaha kupitaha.
Oh, poor Chefula. So the old man became angry having seen his dead son. Yeah, continue.
Dasharathaya putra shokat tavapi maranam bhavishyati iti shapam dattavan.
Now see this meaning, let me tell first. For Dasharatha. So Dasharatha usually Danakarya, but here it is Shapakarya. Even Shapa is in the Sampradana mode here. Okay. Dasharataya
Sir, one more thing. Yeah. Mritam putram drishtva, but actually they are blind, no? But what is their use of drishtva in this sense?
See. The darshana is a pratika for knowledge here. Okay. Mrutam putram drishtva is the sense of putraha mrutaha iti gnatva iti swikartavya.
Kind of gnatva. I mean, when they came
but then you cannot say mrutam putram gnatva. No, you cannot say that way. You have to say putrasya maranam gnatva. You have to say. Okay. Of the son, the death, having understood, having known, become known, like that. Okay. So drishtva, you take it, don't take literally, take it to mean gnatva. Yeah. But don't translate it as gnatva, right, with the same grammar. Don't say mrutam putram gnatva. I mean, what is the there? Gnatva means knowing the dead son. That is a very incorrect grammar even in English, right? So if you go to Kannada, it's more clear. Sattiruva putranannu nodi. Okay, so Sattiruva putrana bagge tilidu. Bagge. So putram that way you have to translate. Okay. Yeah. So Vriddha Kuvitaha Dasharathaya, for Dasharatha, Putra Shoka Tavapi Maranam Bhavishyati, due to the Shoka or sorrow of Putra. That means due to the departure of Putra. Putra Shoka is due to the departure of Putra. Okay. So the sadness due to the departure of Putra. Tavapi, of you also. Tava api. Savarna dirgha sandhi. Akara, akara, akara. Tava api. Maranam, death, bhavishyati, will happen. Iti shapam dattavan. He gave the shapa. Continue, madam.
Shapam shrutva Dasharatha dukkitaha abhavat.
Having heard the shapa, Dasharatha became even sadder. He was already sad, hopefully, from all the nonsense that happened due to his over smartness. So he became even more dukkita. Yeah. So, but you see this. Read, madam.
Putraha bhavishyati iti santushtaha api abhavat.
Hajar Vyangya. It is a really, it's a, yeah. See, this old man, he curses him saying, you will also die due to Putra Shoka. But he at that time had no knowledge that actually Dasharatha was bereft of putras. So this is the sad travesty of the situation. Though he creates a shapa, there is an embedded vara in that. That is what is. Dasharatha immediately thinks, oh God, I don't even have children. So this fellow, I don't even have male offsprings, putra. So this fellow has cursed me saying you will die due to Putra Shoka. Oh, that means will I get a putra? So that's how he is thinking now in the second half of that. Continue, madam.
Tatapi shapa bharena saha Dasharatha rajadanim pratyagatavan.
Prati agatavan, returned. Okay, towards, prati is towards, agatavan came. So which towards what? Rajadhani, towards the capital, Ayodhya, I think clearly. So that Dasharatha. Oh, sorry, not that Dasharatha. This is not Saha. This is Saha Hakara. So with what? With Shapabhara. Shapabharena Saha. So this is also, you know, that similar to that Vina and Saha. So Karana mode. With Sapa. So this already actually Shapabharena is already giving the sense of with. So there is an explicit with. So with Shapabhara, like that you can cancel one of the withs. Tathapi, even then. So even then is not giving much meaning in English to the context. So after that is the sense you can take from that. Okay. So after that, due to with the weight of the curse, Dasharatha returned to the capital. That's how we take. So that concludes this katha. So in this katha, basically the Kavi is walking back. See, the scene is that Rama is left for Vana, and the Putra Shoka, Dasharatha will die, right? So that context of that Shapa is being given. So nothing happens Vina Karana. So some Karana. So the Shapa is the Karana, and nice bubble of a story. And what is the meaning of the story? Yeah, when you do hunting, don't become over smart. Okay, Don't try to become judging sound as something and do all these kind of horrible things. All the nonsense that will happen has been described as a potential warning to us that when we do any work, we should be awake, not do it with overconfidence. Yeah. So that is the moral we can take away from this story, Bubble. But it's a nice, colorful story. It's Karuna Bhava. So you can see there is a lot of rasa. When we read this verse, the Karuna rasa will flow in us. And then in that Karuna, there is a Vyangya. It's so sad. Out of that sadness, Santosha. It's the most strange feeling that we get from that. I don't know. We can't call it laugh. We can call it as a derisive laugh. Dasarathasya, okay, we are almost over time here. So very quickly we will crowdsource the answers. Thank you, Priya Bhagini. You did a wonderful job reading it. Dasarathasya kimar... Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Dasarathasya kimartam chitta asit?
Putra nasti tasya chinta.
No, Dasarathasya nasit tatha. Actually, if you go back, correct. The start was like that. I also forgot. Putra rahitaha iti chinta asit. Correct answer. So Dasarathasya putra rahityena. If you know how to construct that, putra rahitya, which means absence of a son, but putraha. So you break it in two sentences. Dasarathasya putraha na asit, ataha tasya chinta asit, like that. Okay. So that way you can say.
Can you say putra?
Rahita karanena. You can say no, sir. Putra rahita karanena.
Putra rahitya karanena. That's where we have to know how to build the vriddhis for these words. If you know, or you break like I have done here. See, Dasharatha bahukalam yavat putra rahitaha asit, atha tasya chinta asit, like that. Okay. So don't try to find how to answer kimartam in one word. Break it, no problem. Okay. Yeah.
Or can we say putra rahitartam?
Putra rahitartam you can say, but gives a little strange sense because artha gives a sense of some kind of phala, no? So rahitartha is doesn't sound like a phala type of thing. So rahitya doesn't sound like a phala. It sounds like an abhava. See, actually, this is where Shastras deal very well. When there is an abhava, when there is an absence, don't bring artha there, is the description they give. So better to describe it as an abhava, as a rahitya only. Putra rahityam asit, ataha chintakulaha asit, like that. Okay. Or putra rahitaha asit is another word. Or you can even say as simply Dasharathasya putraha na asit. Also is fine. Dasharathasya putraha or putraha na asan. Ataha putraha na asit is enough. Putraha na asit, ataha tasya chinta asit. That's all. It didn't have a progeny. तमसा नदी तीरे किम कृतवान?
तमसा नदी तीरे
बाणं योजितवान. बाणं नियोजितवान. बाणं क्षिप्तवान is another good one to say. Or you can even say Tamasa nadi tire gajam marayitum pranam yojitavan. Like this you can say. His intent was to kill an elephant. So like that you can say. Okay, let's see what is the answer. So I have given a very long answer, which is tiring. Dasharatha gajaha iti matva kumbe jalam purayantam tapasvi kumaram. See all this build up. Dasharatha gajaha iti matva, elephant, so he thinking, kumbe jalam purayantam tapasvi kumaram, karma position, all of them. Okay, in the pot, jalam purayantam, filling the water, that kind of tapasvi kumara, banena hatavan, by the arrow he killed. I even went almost concluded with what happened, hatavan. But praharitavan, banam yojitavan, like that also can be said. Okay, many ways you can answer. Keep it simple. Don't worry too much. Kupitaha, not kuputaha there. Kupitaha vriddha pita Dasharataya kam shapam dattavan. Last thing before we conclude now. Okay.
मरणं भविष्यति.
See what you do, very good. Some of you in the come position put a quote. Kupitaha vriddha pita, okay, or vriddha Dasharataya, quote start. Putra shokat tavapi maranam bhavet bhavishyati, something like that. Okay, iti shapam dattavan is just like that. Okay, so put the answer in the come in the quote and say iti and then continue shapam dattavan like that. Okay, in any you can go with multiple breaks also. Okay. Tava putra tava api putra shokam bhavet. You don't have to give the same sense. Whatever comes to you, you can see. He said bhavishyati, but you can say bhavet also. May it happen like that. Bhavatu also you can use. Lot, ling. Here they have used future tense. Bhavishyati. Definitive statement. Okay.
Sir,
Kupita.
in the previous question, can we say Tamasa Nadi Tire Gaja iti Chintitva Jalam Purayan Tapasvi Kumara? That is
Purayantam, because it has to go to karma. It has to go to karma. Purayantam. You are right. Purayan only has generated Purayantam. Okay. Actually, it is Purayan Tam as like a samasta, like that almost like that construction. Okay. Very good. You're thinking right. So tavapi putra shokat maranam bhavishyati. We already knew the answer. So with that we conclude. So you guys can of course try to answer the ones that I have also given. We don't have to go through that. Okay. So we will start afternoon if you have the energy with Anvayakrama and keep proceeding because we have no time left for me to give any breaks, unfortunately. So meet again in the afternoon. Have a nice lunch. Come back with strength and come back in good numbers. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad.